What's up, guys? I'm Vocal Strike, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. Last time we have made it to Lindblum, beaten the final Black Waltz, and finally met Regent Cid, who was not exactly what anyone expected. Seeing as how he was turned into an oglot by his wife, for being a skirt chaser. This time we are going to be exploring the city of Lindblum. Actually, did we check the... there is actually a lot to see here. So we're gonna be here for a bit, but did I check the magnet? Okay, we did that last time. I can remember. Wanted to be sure. We can check out the statue. Bobo bird statue. Bobo birds are symbols of good fortune, according to an Ogan myth. The founder of this inn bought the statue and has been passed down for generations. Here we go. So we check out over here and we get 163 gil. We can also go ahead and actually read the guest book as well. Comments and suggestions. The room was terrible. Oh, also, that thing crying "Kupo, kupo" kept me up all night. Throw him out ASAP, or I'm never coming back. Lonnie. Oof. Seems that Modune was causing some trouble. But of course, we have also a bunch of ATEs to see. Small town night in a big city. What a huge town. I'm completely lost. Pardon me. Jeez, you're dressed awful funny. I'm Captain Elbert Steiner of Alexandria, and I humbly request your assistance to get back to the castle. That's a new one. Nice try, but I don't date bums. You should really scrape that rust off. It's disgusting. What? Huh? Do you always strike out that badly? I think you need a new line. A little shine wouldn't hurt either. What are these things? They're called Gasol pickles. They're one of Lindblum's delicacies. You want to try one? It smells terrible. The worse they smell, the better they taste. I guess I'll try one. Oh my, even the locals don't eat them in one bite. Phew. But you're right. They're good. Yeah, he has interesting tastes. Next we are going to want to head... actually... Okay, yeah. We are going to want to head up north. I believe... Isn't there something here? No? Also, we talked to this person. Darn, they're not selling at all. Gasol pickles are good, but they smell really bad. We actually can't buy any Gasol pickles for ourselves. We're gonna want to enter this house, and you'll see two chests that contains a high potion and an echo screen. Very nice. Next we are gonna exit the square by the northwest side. Follow Street near the church entrance. And here we go. We get a tent. Next, we're going to want to head into the church. Here with Lindblum were hunters. The tradition of the festival began around that time. So yeah, there's a festival. We're gonna be taking part in that festival a little bit later. A festival to hunt is neither a joke nor a traditional pastime. It is a way of life. It draws on your deepest strength and redefines courage. Be aware. So again, we're gonna be getting into what the festival to hunt actually is. A little bit later. But we check out this balcony here, and we get a leather plate. Which Zidane already has equipped. Next, we are going to be returning back to the square, and this time taking the northeast exit. We can play a bunch of... Oh, what was that? We can play a bunch of, like, a Tetramaster with a lot of the people here, but... Pullum's action figures. Get your royal family action figures today. Braum figures now in stock. So yeah, this place is actually so much bigger than Alexandria was. But here in this little square, we actually have the shops. Would you like to buy a flower pot? You can use it as a use it as cookware too. I'm carrying a lot of nice pots right now. So in here is the weapon shop. Let's see what they have. You want to come out on top of the festival? You should definitely buy some weapons here. We have a dagger, mage masher, mithril dagger, iron sword, javelin. Do not buy this. We will be getting one for free soon. A fork. Also, do not buy this. We will be getting one for free soon-ish. We have headgear. Wearing it will make you popular. Element defense, water damage reduced by 50%. Let's get a piece of headgear. Though I honestly do wish it would also show what abilities it has, but it doesn't. Headgear gives Undead Killer. Which is not the most important thing right now. You'll have to wait. In here, I believe is your more box standard. Yeah, it's your more box standard shop. But they do sell some softs, which is nice. And like I said, we actually do need... We need to do a lot of shopping because holy crap, that took a lot of my resources. Nah, I'll save on the softs for now. But Since we have 13, that should be fine. But over here, we get access to the synthesis shop. The fire's too strong. How many times do I have to tell you? A few degrees can make the difference between a good weapon and a bad one. Use a lower flame. Stop nagging. We've got a customer. When is he gonna get it through his head? So, if we actually look around inside the synthesis shop, we check in here, and there is silver gloves that we can have Steiner equip later. This fire's so hot, it could probably melt steel instantly. How's it going? Do you want me to make you something for the festival? So, this is what the synthesis shop is. The Moogle would have already told you all about this. So, we got the butterfly sword, the ogre, which we need another mage masher for, cotton robe, desert boots, yellow scarf, glass buckle, which we need a glass armlet for, but we can't really purchase those yet. Standard thief swords. Add status silence, which is nice. Standard thief sword. Add status darkness, which is also really nice. Cotton robe. Ordinary robe. Desert boots. Boots with good traction. Element defense. Earth damage reduced by 50%. A yellow scarf. A scarf that raises strength. Glass buckle. Buckle protected by mysterious powers. So we definitely have a bit more shopping to do. We need 2 more mage mashers. We can afford a cotton robe. So this is literally part of the guild trick, if I recall correctly. And it is that you basically buy a bunch of steepled hats and wrists until you have like 99 of each. Then you make as many cotton robes as you can, and then you sell them for a profit. And you'll never want for money again in this game. Again, I'm not gonna do that because that just, I feel as though I don't really, again, like I said, in a previous episode, I don't like using hacks like these or cheats like these because I feel as though it takes away the challenge and some of the fun out of the game. So we're only really going to get one, and we're more than likely never going to sell it. We're going to get at least one. I don't know if we're actually capable of getting everything here. Well, we definitely can't get the glass buckle. We can get the ogre at least. So let's get the butterfly sword. And get these. We need a steepled hat. And we need 2 more mage mashers. So I'm gonna grab those real quick. Or at least I'm gonna get the mage mashers. Because honestly, that sword's actually really nice. Can we get another steepled hat? We can. So, get this. Get 2. Get a glass armlet. So now we can get the ogre. The yellow scarf. And the glass buckle. So, we're not going to equip these just yet, because we still have the mithril dagger and these two to work on. The butterfly sword gives What's That, which is a new active ability for Zidane, and the ogre gives Soul Blade. We really want to focus on Bandit, and I'm gonna get Detective Flea as well. There. Unfortunately, we cannot see what the others give because we don't have the other party members. Glass Buckle gives Antibody, Add Status, and Thunder. The Yellow Scarf gives Bird Killer and Steel Gill. That gives Bright Eyes and Add Status. The Glass Armlet is giving Antibody and Steel Gill. Let's give him Steel Bird Killer and Steel Gill. Millionaire is for a different party member that we are going to be getting relatively soon. Whereas Bird Killer, well, we've already covered that one. But let's have a look at these two new abilities. Let's start with What's That? Allows back attack. So what this does is that it does have a chance to miss. And it only costs 2 MP to use, so it's super cheap. Especially by Zidane standards. What it does is that it has a chance of making the enemy turn around so that you have an advantage. Honestly, it's okay. I never used it, honestly. But Soul Blade can actually be fairly handy. Draws out the hidden power in Thief Swords. So, you use Soul Blade, and it adds, I believe it adds not only does it do damage, but it also guarantees the add status effect of the weapon you have equipped. So, like, if we use Soul Blade with the Ogre, it will inflict darkness guaranteed. If you use Soul Blade on, say, on the butterfly sword, then it will inflict silence. We are so close to finishing up Mage Master that we might as well get it done. Then we can move on to the Mithril Dagger because we really want Bandit. We really want Bandit. Next, we are basically done here on the, what is this, the business district, I believe? And we're going to move on to the other districts. So to leave... This is basically just a way to kind of leave town if you really want to. But to go to another district, we go in here and we start an ATE. Vivi's Shopping. Wow, this nut smells really good. I think I'll buy one. This place has a lot of unusual things. Is this food? It looks good. It looks like the sesame buns that Grandpa used to make. Festival of the Hunt sale ends today. Wow, there's gonna be a festival. Hi, I want to buy this. Oh, are you friends with the Moogles? Huh? That item is called a Kupo nut. Kupo nuts are Moogles' favorite food. Oh, I didn't know that. I think that's the last one. Go ahead, honey. It's on me. Really? Thank you. Received a Kupo nut. What is this Festival of the Hunt like? Well, we let a bunch of animals loose and... Oh, there's gonna be a lot of animals. It sounds like fun. Thank you. What's so fun about buying savage beasts? Wait a minute. Did I say animals again? Fighting savage beasts, huh? We'll see what she means soon after we are done with our exploring. So next, we actually want to go to the theater district if we want to progress. But we're not going to do that yet. Instead, we're going to head to the industrial district. So, now that we're here in the theater district, or not theater district, industrial district, we are going to want to leave here. And if we look at the small alcove near this cat, we find a leather wrist. What's this say? Relocation notice. The store has moved to Falgar Plaza in the business district. Shopkeeper Dragoos. This is where the weapon shop used to be. So... can we actually inspect the statue? Yes, we can. Sid the 8th developed the first mispowered airship in 1762, led the airship armada in 1771, and brought peace to the continent. Died in 1780. In honor of my father, Sid the 9th. So, there is a Sid 1 through 9 in this game. Because, you know, Final Fantasy IX. And Sid is very much a recurring character across every single Final Fantasy games except for Final Fantasy I. In the original version of Final Fantasy I, Sid is never even mentioned. You never meet a man called Sid. But this was also NES era, and NPCs wasn't exactly given a name. NPC wasn't really given names. Probably mainly due to limitations, or Square at the time just didn't want to bother. But in the remakes, a random NPC will mention that Sid created the airships that you eventually fly in Final Fantasy I. Effectively, it's a minor retcon of Final Fantasy I, but it's basically a way to get Sid into Final Fantasy I without making a whole new character. That just wasn't in the original game, period. Sid does not start to become a recurring character until Final Fantasy II. And Sid has basically been a mainstay ever since. Some Sids were very important NPCs, others were party members. And to kind of, I guess, reference that, they basically made it so that Sid the Ninth, like Regent Sid in this game, is essentially a descendant of Sid the First all the way up to Sid the Eighth. However, there is one other, this is like a little nitpick of mine, is that I wish each of the Sids were actually more references to the Sids of the older games. Like, they actually do kind of mention, like, oh yeah, this Sid did this Sid was like this, or this was this Sid's favorite weapon, so on and so forth. I understand why they didn't, because that would have made things a little messy. Especially since Final Fantasy IX is supposed to be its own thing and not supposed to connect to any of the other games. Like what most of the Final Fantasy games tend to be. But I still think it would have been neat, but they didn't do that, so again, it's just a little nitpick. It doesn't ruin the game. So we enter this house. You know what this is? You're not going to believe it. It's a steam engine. It's still a prototype. The house gets hot as hell while this baby's running. That's the only problem. I'm getting thin from sweating so much. So yeah, Lindblum is experimenting with steam power technology. Steam powered engines. Mimic card. We open the chest up here, we get a mimic card and a steepled hat. The thing is that while yes, mist is the primary source of power in this world, there is one catch. Since the airships are powered by mist, they actually cannot leave this continent. They cannot leave the mist continent at all, because no mist, no power. So it's a problem. So, Sid as well as Lindblum are effectively starting to experiment other means of power. Because while yes, mist is a good source of power, as we know, there is some dangers involved with it. Like the chances of monsters showing up. Because the mist can actually create monsters and other horrors. So it's a very dangerous thing to handle. Steam, on the other hand, while yes, it's hot as hell, and yes, you need to be careful. Like, basically anyone that knows steam knows that you really don't want that spraying on you, because that's going to cause, like, what, 3rd degree burns? Steam is powered by basically boiling water. And water is plentiful. Water is very plentiful, which makes a much better source of power than the mist, since it's not restricted to just one continent. And it also has the added benefits of, you know, not creating horrors or monsters that could kill you at any given moment. So now we are here at the theater district. So we're going to want to leave this station. And we get another ATE, steam engine. I'm lost again. Where's the princess? The town is big. The castle is big. Why does everything have to be so big? Yeah, compared to Alexandria, which in and of itself was a city, it might as well be a small village town compared to Lindblum. Pardon me, can you tell me where I am? What, you're lost? Gee, you're a soldier for crying out loud. This is the bridge that connects the castle and the airship docks. The big building in front of us houses the docks. What is that large airship? Amazing, isn't it? It's the Hildegard II. Since it is equipped with a steam engine developed by the regent himself, it can fly without mist. Impossible. How can it fly without being powered by mist? What cave did you just crawl out of? This is the age of steam power. The source of steam power is water. It's much safer than mist. A bright future awaits us all. So, the first thing we want to do is that we do want to enter in here, and we'll find an ore. And I could have sworn there was another thing here. Oh. Lindblum exhibit. The 50th annual Lindblum exhibit. This year's winner gets to paint on the church walls. And we have an aspiring artist here. I'm looking forward to the festival. I'm gonna use the festival as the theme for my next painting. Even has a pet cat up there. I want to pet him. I could have sworn that there was another item here, but nope, not yet. We also want to check. Ooh, there it is. Check the hedge here, and we get 127 gil that someone dropped. Ours now. Next we are going to want to go downstairs to the next screen. And now we are right in front of the hideout. She's late. What's Marissa doing? Oh, hell. You're gonna go see Lowell too? You know, I'm not surprised. Even if I were a guy, I'd still be in his fan club. He's so great. What happens if we say no? Yeah, I don't think he'd want to see you either. So yeah, we got someone stopping fans. Stop pushing. Hey, who are you? Who am I? I'm Sir Sedain of Tantalus, the greatest bandit in the world. Have you ever heard of him? No. Go away, stop bothering us. Ouch. Hurry up. Where is Lowell? How much longer do we have to wait? Please, he'll be here in a minute. Lowell, I love you. Hi, everyone. What's so special about him? So, yeah. Thanks. I love you guys. See you all again. Ouch! Damn, I can't see a thing. Thank you for coming to see Moogle Wannabe 2, Kupo. We don't care about you and your stupid show. We came to see Lowell. Hey, you're... No, I'm not. Yow! Poor guy. It's stopped being popular. I should know. Yeah. One of those that basically has a bunch of fangirls all swooning over him. So now we want to follow So, where did the mysterious Moogle go? Well, he went in here. And you see that it's Lowell. So yeah, that was Lowell inside the costume, which means that the person that we saw before was more than likely a body double. You were at the theater. Oh, please, don't tell anyone about this. Please, I'll give you this. Received an autograph. Thanks as always, Michael. Jeez, I can't finish my painting with you bothering me every day. Come on, forget about the painting. Let's work together. You can express your artistic talents on stage too. Don't ever compare your acting with my art. If you're done with your business, get out of here. Fine. What a waste of talent. So, if it wasn't obvious, the autograph is a key item, as well as the coupon nut. Coupo, chomp chomp, Maguta. Quite the enlightening review. Autograph. Lowell Bridges, born in Treno, raised in Lindblum, famous for his masculine charm. Starred in Moogle Wannabe 2. Oh! There was an item left here. Whoops. I knew there was something. Ah, here we go. We get the Moogle suit. And again, the Moogle suit is a key item. And by the way, the Moogle suit and the autograph are useless key items. They literally do nothing. Moogle suit. Oh, it's so well made. The fabric is nice too. Little Ilya would love it. Eh? I can't have it? Ilya's grandma. Yeah, for some reason Final Fantasy IX just loves to give useless key items for no reason other than just, hey, here's something for your trouble. And if you're aiming to get every single key item in this game, that is your only chance to grab the autograph and the Moogle suit. Once you have gone into the Tantalus hideout, they are gone. They are gone for good. So get them now, or it's too late. So if you recall correctly, that there is a, from the fortune telling thing over at Dali, mentioning a building with a big clock on top of it. As best as I can tell, this is the building it's mentioning, which is the Tantalus hideout. I figured there wouldn't be anybody here. Looks like no one's been here for a while. What to do? What to do? Jeez, it's that late already? I wonder what Dagger's doing. Still thinking about Dagger. And we get an ATE. What can I do? A bell's ringing. A performance in the theater district must have just ended. Was there anything you need, Your Highness? No, thank you. I'm thinking of going outside and having a look around. I'm sorry, Your Highness, but we cannot grant this request. Right now, there are many people coming to Lindblum for the Festival of the Hunt. Therefore, things are quite chaotic in the town, making security rather difficult. Also, very few people know of your presence here. It's for your own safety. Please understand. Okay, I understand. It's tough being royalty. I can't stand sitting around like this. I didn't come here to be protected. I just want to help Mother. There he is. I told you he'd be here. Why didn't you tell us that you were back? We're in Tantalus too, you know. What? Yeah. Uncle Baku said if we find some treasure, we can be in Tantalus too. Yeah, check this out. Wow, those are Trick Sparrow's wings. That sure is some treasure you found, alright. Where did you get those? Trick Sparrows are monsters. Where did you get those? Yay! Yippee! So, did the plan work? Yeah, Princess Garnet is at the castle. Really? Wow. So what's she like? Is she cute? Did you ask her out yet? No. I think she's pretty busy. Plus, she's a princess and I'm, you know. So, I don't know. I bet she misses you. Yeah, you should go see her. Good luck. See ya. Kids. I wonder if she got to talk to Sid. Maybe I should go see her. But first things first, we have treasure. 68 gil. 282 gil. And 97 gil. And then we have the Mini Burmecia. Mini Burmecia is the most coveted piece of the famous triptych. You'll never see a rare item. Auctioneer. Oop. And I believe... Yep. That is all we can do. And we get an ATE. Baku and his crew. Achoo! Phew, that tasted good. I can't believe we found a way out of Evil Forest before it got petrified. It's all thanks to our bro who pointed out the river before he took the map to Zidane. What do we do now, boss? We gotta save our brother. You're right. But first, we'll let the guys outside drink some water from the lake. Cena, bring them over. Hey, about Blank. I think it's better that Evil Forest stays petrified. Are you serious? Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying this out of concern for our safety. Then, why? I'm sure he wouldn't want to be saved if it meant Evil Forest was going to be restored too. You're right. We gotta start looking. There's gotta be another way to cure his petrification somehow. We ain't too late. We gotta do what we can. I got you, boss. Hey, Cena! What are you doing over there? This rainwater might make some good coffee. I'll get the fixins. Do I gotta remind you what happens to members who don't listen to their boss? No, please, not that. I'll bring everyone over right now. Next, we are going to be going to Lindblum Castle. Now that we basically have done everything we can around here in around Lindblum City in general. So next time on Final Fantasy IX, we are going to be heading over to Lindblum Castle, go over to see Dagger, and hopefully see what the Festival of the Hunt is about. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on all my videos. And please do consider supporting me on Patreon, Pixit, Fanbox, and Subscribestar. It really does help me out. You'll be supporting me in the channel, and I'll be able to make and produce better content for you guys. I am also, with how busy this is making me, I'm also gonna be trying to get something out on my Patreon Subscribestar and Pixie Fanbox soon. But I'm also debating on putting up Let's Plays of adult games on those sites. But with Patreon specifically, that might not be possible. I might be able to do it for Pixie Fanbox and for Subscribestar, while also, but again, this is very much up in the air. I kind of need to work out how I'm going to be able to do this, because I don't want to get into trouble. I don't want to step on any toes, and I don't want to be like accused of like theft or anything like that. But I also kind of trust the support sites more than I do the actual adult sites, like X Video, for example. Since those are not exactly best known for their security. Anyway, links are down in the description, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.